What is up, guys? This is a brand new video on a brand new channel, on a brand new platform. I've never made a video on YouTube before, and here's my first one. I'll be going over gaming. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll be making more videos for y'all. So you guys have already read the title, worst to best Treyarch Zombies games. Let's get to it, okay? Let's just get to it. As you see, I picked Nacht der Untoten, okay? World at War, my number 5 spot. Worst zombies game, not necessarily a bad zombies game, but it was the worst out of the 5, okay? The reason I say this is, look at the first map, Nacht der Untoten, right? And it was bland. It was meant to be a side mode. It was bland. It was effortless. It wasn't complete, but that's how most things start out. So, well, you got to give it credit. Credit where it's due, It is what it is. But getting into Shangri-La, you started to have, we started to have perks. We started to have hellhounds, traps. It was innovative. It started going up. And then Verrückt was basically the same thing, just with power, and just, there's power, But there was not a dog round for Verrückt either, which kind of blew me away. I didn't really know too much, But in that sense, Derice was top-notch for its time. I can't even remember how many months it came out after. It wasn't very long. I'm pretty sure the DLCs came out not too much longer than a couple months after. But Derice innovated with Pack-a-Punch. First of all, Pack-a-Punch. Where would we be today without Pack-a-Punch? Nobody knows. No way you could tell me you knew where you would be without Pack-a-Punch today. And there's my point. Simply that. And the storyline began to progress into something better. And it wasn't bland and dirty anymore. That's why World at War is number 5. Now, coming in at our number 4 spot is Black Ops 4, okay? Black Ops 4, the things that made it great was it introduced us 8 zombies maps in one game. Even though I'd like them all to be Ether, 8 zombie maps in one game. You can't go wrong with that. That's the same price as buying all the maps in BO3 and buying all the maps in BO2, but you got 3 less maps in each game, Black Ops 4 gameplay was the mechanics were it was just, I did like, as you see in the clip here, I did like the custom mutations. That was fun, had a good time with that. But normal zombies and the Easter eggs were just a pain in the ass. They were no fun, especially Blood of the Dead. I never even freaking tried to finish it more than once. I did it and then it was done, and everyone would go back and do it again. BO4, short explanation, but it's number 4 spot. You get it. Coming in at our number 3 spot is Black Ops 1, okay? Black Ops 1, middle of the road, In my opinion, Black Ops 4 and World at War on a whole different scale of the bottom half of the top 5, okay? That's what I meant to say, They're on the bottom half of the top 5, and they're meant to be way, way down there. Black Ops 1 is not right in the middle, it's more towards the better side, okay? Now, Black Ops 1, Kino der Toten was one of the most played maps. That's the map I kind of started on. I played that map for the first time, and I decided to go out and buy the original game. So I bought World at War first, but I played on my cousin's, because he was much older, and he'd been playing since the first game, and he recommended I buy the first game. So, enough of the story time. Black Ops 1. Great game. Most map played is Kino der Toten of all time. 5, scary atmosphere. You couldn't get away from 5, It was a fun map to play, even though it was extremely hard. Very, very difficult map. I personally feel like Shangri-La and Ascension, highly, highly overrated maps. They were okay. The monkeys were a pain in the ass, napalm zombies. The JBG, I was kind of on the ropes with that one. I didn't know if I liked it or not. And kind of warmed up to me eventually. Call of the Dead and Moon, top tier maps, great atmospheres, different play styles. You definitely have to be a diverse zombies player to be able to play those and do good on them, you know, and then, you know, I'm excluding the 4 World at War maps because those don't make the game. You know, those are just an addition to the game. Those don't make or break the game. And
no
just kind of like how I
Bone
explain.
Monkey.
How I'm going to explain for BO3, okay? So,
Sweet.
BO1 comes in at number 3, middle of the line game, you know? There you go. Coming in at our number 2 spot will be Black Ops 3. Now, before you get mad at me and before you hate on me in the comments, okay, hear me out. Black Ops 3 is a very well-rounded game. Black Ops 3 is very good. It is obviously better than 1, 4, and World at War. But let's take away the Zombie Chronicles, okay? First things first, let's take away the Zombie Chronicles. It's a base game. It's got about 5 maps, right? Yeah. Okay, the Giant makes it 6, right? 6 maps. So Chronicles is out of the picture, okay? Those don't matter. Those aren't part of the game. Any game could have added Chronicles and instantly gotten higher on the list. Like Black Ops 4 could have had Chronicles in it, and it would have had 20-plus maps. It would have been an insane game. 20 maps in one game is a lot of maps for one game, so that's why Black Ops 3 disinclude Chronicles, okay? Now, Black Ops 3 introduced boss fights, introduced some new perks, okay? It introduced a whole new storyline that none of us were expecting in reality, and it changed the way the game was played. It was played in a more futuristic kind of, but there was a lot of things that held it back from being too futuristic, you know? The boss fights were outstanding, you know? It was, like I said, it was like the first time we saw boss fights, you know, but they were perfected boss fights. They weren't like lousy attempts at it, such as we had in BO2. I mean, it doesn't mean they weren't bad, but, you know. And the thing was, for me, for BO3 was, I felt like it took a lot of aspects of BO2 and implicated it into its game. And when I explain about BO2, that'll be a much longer explanation when it does come in at our number 1 spot. Spoiler alert, haha. And I just feel like BO3 ripped off of, I mean, it's hard to rip off of your own game, you know, but that's what made BO3 so great, because they did it better. Coming in at our number 1 spot is Black Ops 2. Hear me out. It started slow after Moon. Transit was Die Rise was Buried was I kind of like this map. Buried was a good map. You know, you had Leroy or Arthur. You had the witches. You had the bank. You had the perma perks. Awesome. You know, you had multiple perma perks. Then you had Mob of the Dead. Amazing scenery. Probably, I'd say it's scarier than Verrucht. Most people say Verrucht is the scariest map. Great setting, great storyline to that. Great ending, great Easter egg, everything. Origins, top-notch map, number 1. Mob of the Dead, number 2. Then the DE, and Gorod Krovi, 3 and 4. I feel like Black Ops 2 was reskinned to make Black Ops 3 great. Yeah, the Panzer was basically the Panzer in DE. The stabs were basically the bows in DE. You had the Masamune in Zetsubo no Shima was reskin of the Slipifire. Tell me I'm wrong. That does it for my top 5 worst to best Treyarch Zombies games, okay? Now, this was a very dumbed out list, not very many credentials, you know, I didn't get too in detail with the games. This was all really opinion based. I mean, hopefully you guys liked it. Hopefully you guys can argue with me in the comments. That's okay. Just keep it cool, you know, keep it nice. And definitely a sub, a like would be awesome. I mean, because I'm not really too into getting good software to make these videos, and I'm just starting my channel out. If I can get some support, maybe I'll get some more software and I'll make my videos a lot more better for your own entertainment, especially in quarantine. You guys need to stay safe, stay healthy, wash your hands, keep your hands away from your face. Peace.